Hey, what's going on, Eagles fans? This is Ariel Bedford for TCC Athletics here in Pensacola, where the TCC women's softball team took on the Pensacola State College Lady Pirates in a doubleheader, falling in their backyard in both games. I'm here with third baseman Kristin Gunter, who is actually from Pensacola and had a tremendous performance in both games. Kristin, can you give me your immediate thoughts right now on, in your backyard and playing here in Pensacola for TCC today?
It's always good to come back home, because I love my home. But I used to come watch TCC and PSC play last year, and coming this year and finally being on the field, it was an awesome experience because I had all my friends and old coaches in the stands watching me and being there and cheering me on, and it was a great experience.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sure that it was a great experience for you, but it was also unfortunately a bittersweet experience. Again, you guys falling in both contests. Can you give me your thoughts on Game 1? And it appeared that you guys kind of had, and it really was a microcosm of both games. It seems like you guys had control for a period, especially in those third to fifth innings, and then things kind of slipped away. Can you give me your immediate thoughts on Game 1?
I feel like we came out a little slow, and then we picked it up and started getting our hits more together. But then around the fifth inning, we started falling apart and not having as much intensity as we started out with, and we weren't clicking our hits together, and we couldn't get any more runs scored. But I feel like my team did do their part, individually, but we just couldn't keep it together as a team.
Yeah, in the first game specifically, you were getting a lot of deep contact, good contact on the ball, and unfortunately, just weren't able to get those extra feet because you might have had like 2 or 3 bombs out there. What were you seeing at the plate from Pensacola State's pitchers, specifically Erica Greek in that Game 1?
She was throwing a lot of outside to me, and once I hit the first deep ball to right field, I had a feeling she was going to come inside on me the next time, so I was ready for that pitch. And once I got up to the plate, I was prepared to hit the pitch I wanted to hit. And in the first at-bat, it was outside, and the second at-bat, it was inside, and then she got me on the next at-bat. But I knew what I needed to do at the plate, and unfortunately, they just were in the places where I hit them.
Yeah, and it seemed like in Game 2, you guys were able to offensively, pick up the pace a little bit, and you actually were very successful in that Game 2. And you had a 2 RBI hit. I want to say it was a single that you had for 2 RBIs in the second game. Can you walk me through that particular scenario at the plate where you were able to drive some runs home for Lady Eagles?
Well, I knew bases were loaded. Bases were loaded, and I knew I had to do something big to get my team ahead. And Coach Rainey told me to hit a line drive, and I was like, okay, that's what I need to do to at least score 1 run. And I barreled up the ball, and I hit it through up the middle, and ended up scoring 2.
Yeah. How hard is it to lose a game basically on the last play like that? Again, especially when you guys had the leads in both contests and you guys really fought hard and you matched Pensacola State with hits in the second game.
It's hard because you put all your effort into keeping the ball in front and not making errors and trying to do everything you can to keep them from scoring and getting runners on base. And then when it happens, mainly in the second game, where the girl just hit a home run, and kind of we're just like, all that effort, and now we just lost. So.
As one of the leaders of this team, where do you guys go from here, Ms. Gunter?
We go back into practice and practice even harder. We practice what we need to work on and what we need to focus on, and working on plays that aren't always just the key plays. We need to work on everything and work on our hitting.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time. Next, the TCC softball team will be facing Gulf Coast State on the road in Panama City on Tuesday, April 12th. For more information on TCC softball, please visit tcceagles.com.